guys, welcome to my channel. This is the hair I am doing today. And I will give you guys a closer look, like so. So for the curls that I'm doing today, I'm doing them on clean hair. I just washed it today. And I just blow dried it. And then I also just sprayed my hair with some heat protectant. I used TRESemmé, this one right here. So now all you're gonna need is use clips. I like to use clips personally. I think they're better just because it don't leave like the crease on your hair. And then to curl my hair, I'm using this Conair wand. I've had this for a while, and I put it on 360. And then you will also need a straightener. You also need some hairspray. This is the one I'm using right here. Okay, so we can get started. What I do first, I like to separate my hair like so, just so it's easier for me to work with, and then I'm just gonna clip this on top. Just so you guys know, I'm probably gonna be looking over here, like straight that way, because that's where my mirror is. Okay, so I'm gonna brush through my hair. And this one does come with the glove, but I don't need the glove anymore. So yeah, but I'm gonna be grabbing sections from the back. I like to start from the back just because then I can just throw it in the back when it's done, and just, you know, it's easier to work with. So I really recommend that. The sections I'm going to be grabbing are going to be about this thick. They're going to be, you know, a pretty good size. I'm not trying to make them really small or anything, especially the bottom layers. So I'm just going to be curling this one in the back, like so. And I'm leaving like a little bit of hair, like the end, just like that. Let it go. And you'll end up with something like this. Just gonna throw that in the back. And now that one was going outwards, so now this one is gonna be coming inwards. So this way. Now we're gonna make this one come in this way. So since my last one wasn't inwards, now this one's gonna be in outwards. Now when you do an inwards and an outwards repetition, they're not gonna get all bunched up together into like a big one, you know, they're just gonna be all separated with more of a natural look. So I'm gonna throw that in the back, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Honestly, you guys, for my, what's this side? My right side, I feel so much more comfortable holding the wand this way. See, this way, if I do it this way, it's like uncomfortable. See what I mean? This way is way easier for me. So you do what's easier for you. Okay? So now when you are finished curling one section, you're gonna grab it. I'm just gonna strain the ends like so. And they don't have to be like super straight, as long as, you know, they have a little straight in it. That's fine. I like to clip this section away. I don't like to use hair ties because I feel like when I'm taking the hair tie off, I'm just making those curls go psh, and just causing them to be, I feel like that just causes frizziness. I don't know if it does, but that's just what I feel. So I just like to clip them, and I feel like it's so much better. Now we're gonna grab another section of hair. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing I did on the bottom section, the whole inwards and outwards thing. Even if like this one is gonna be like an inwards, that's totally okay until you get to the top section. Then we'll change it up and I'll explain it more there. Okay. One thing I do want to let you guys know is when you are curling it, make sure you do get a bit high up to your roots, not necessarily all the way up to your roots, but just like about right there, you know, a couple like inches, like about like 2-3 inches away from your roots. Okay. I'm going to separate from right here, from like the crown, just right here. Now this is where you want to part your hair however you want to wear it. I'm just gonna part mine to the side a little bit. So now that we are on the top layer, we want all of the ones in your face to go outwards, okay? The rest don't matter. One thing I did forget to mention is that when you get to the top section, start using smaller pieces of hair just so the curls will come out smaller and more curly. Okay, so for me, now that this side has more hair, I'm going to separate it, just divide it into twos, just so I can get close to the root. Okay, so now for this back hair, I separate this into two sections. To pin this one down, get it out of our way. We're going to do the same thing, inwards and outwards curls. And for this section, you guys, you do want to make sure that your wand is like that. That you know that you place it down. When the hair is on top, like so, it's gonna make an outwards curl. This one we want it to be inwards, right? So we're gonna put the wand now. This like now, instead of the wand being in the back, it's gonna be in the front. In your hair, you're gonna wrap it towards the front. So since the last one was inwards, we want this one to be in outwards. So that one was outwards. Now this one, like my hair. What the heck? Okay. Every time I get like my hair stuck on my lip gloss like that, it reminds me of white chicks. Like when they get out of the car and they get to the hotel, you know, and like the guy has his hair all over his face. Okay. Just don't forget to go and straighten the ends. Same thing we just did. This one's gonna be outwards. So now I'm just gonna let each hair go where it's gonna go because, you know. And so now this is where you can go and see what needs to be fixed. Go back and fix it. Take your time with it. Now you guys, with a comb like this, I don't know what the heck where this came from, to be honest. I was cleaning my room. I was rearranging my room and I found it behind my bed and I was like, what? And then I was like, I could totally like brush through my curls with this. So I kept it. I mean, I washed it and then I kept it, and it's a pretty cool but any comb that has big spaces like this will work, okay? And I'm just gonna brush them just a little bit. No, I'm not gonna go crazy with it, okay? And I'm doing it mostly on the roots, just so they're not like all, you know, all weird looking, like. Now we're going to tease our hair just a little bit, just so the roots aren't so flat. I know the lid doesn't match, but it's okay. My dog's knocking on the door. Okay. Just a warning, if you do go out and get this hairspray, like a little goes far ways with this hairspray. Which is what I really like about it, and it smells good too, so. Okay. So I'm going to just grab right here, and I'm going to spray a little bit. You don't want to go too crazy with the teasing either, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna go up and go down too. You just go up and down. And you don't have to tease. If you don't want to tease, you don't have to. Just so you guys know, I just personally prefer to. I like big hair, so now that your hair looks something like this, we are just going to brush gently through it, just making it go a little down, you know. So now I'm gonna scoot close to you guys, just so you guys can see the front. So now you guys can have a better look. Grab a small section and make it go outwards for your left side, okay? Your left side. For the right side, you want to make it come inwards. Towards, like down your nose. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. It's like a sleek and shine oil. It's also help with frizziness. It will add shine to your hair, and it's amazing. I'm just gonna mix them together. I'm just gonna hairspray it. Remember, further away, because you don't want them to be all crispy and crunchy like. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys go out and try to recreate these curls. And if you guys have any questions at all, don't be afraid to ask. Just comment down below and I will be more than happy to answer them back. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time.